So we're here with my new friend Clyde, a home builder in Dallas.
We're gonna put like a 20-foot tall door right here in the entryway. I gotta get to that level. That's what I'm working for.
It's not a level,
man. I gotta get to that.
It's a mental health problem. And then also, once they're all moved out, I'm never wearing pants in my house again. So they need,
this house is gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna want to move into it.
Yeah.
On this episode of the Healthy Insurance Dude podcast, we'll be learning why Dallas homebuilder Clyde Kemp says knowledge is everything.
Clyde.
Hey man.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Good to see you.
Good.
This is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Time will tell them, cause I know I'd prove them wrong.
The Healthy Insurance Dude podcast, life-changing insight on entrepreneurship, leadership, parenting, life, and happiness.
I was made to be a legend for the kingdom, for the throne. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. I was born to win. I was born to win.
Expert and inspirational stories from featured guests, by you and for you.
I was born to win.
So we're here with my new friend Clyde, a home builder in Dallas.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
Since 2008, pretty much. Yeah.
2000. How
2008.
many houses have you done?
Over 300 houses. This is buying, flipping, building, doing some Actually, if you include that, it's a lot more. Doing custom builds, doing spec builds, pretty much everything.
So this is obviously a multi-million dollar home.
Yes,
Right.
yes, definitely.
I'm assuming we didn't start there.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't start there at all. We started with a smaller price point.
Okay.
Back in 2008, everything was cheaper. Even this house was a lot cheaper.
Well,
I
yeah.
think this house back then would have been maybe $600,000, $700,000, $800,000.
Right.
Whereas now, almost $3 million, a little over $3 million.
You also can't buy a truck for less than 100,000 either.
100%. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's nutty out there. So, all right. So people message me all the time, and basically they always want to know two things. And they always say, well, I'm young. So you were how old when you started?
I was 22, 23 at the
Okay.
time.
So that's the right age.
Yeah.
So I'm 22.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 22-year-old dollars in my pocket, which is $22.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get into that?
First things first.
Okay.
For me, I'm like one of those people. I'm always thinking, what's the fastest way to money? What's the fastest way that like a mentor once told me, you can get, there's multiple ways to get somewhere. You can go from New York to California, on many different roads, but what's the direct road? And for me, I've always said, learn as much as you can first, and then get started.
You know what I always say is, so my son is 16, turned 16 in a couple of weeks, and he's got remarkable friends. He's done a great job of learning to be picky about who you spend time with. Mm-hmm. And at my home, I've got a couch here, and I've got two couches that go this way, and there's 16-year-old boys lining up. Mm-hmm. And their first thing that they always want to say is, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 20, by the time I'm 22. How do I get there? And what I always tell them is, don't be in a hurry to make the money. Be in a hurry to gain the knowledge.
Yeah.
So that when you make that money, it doesn't go away quickly.
Absolutely. So this is where we at right here.
So this is the grand entry.
This is the grand entry. Actually, it's gonna start right where this scaffolding is.
Okay.
So we're getting rid of that whole everything.
This
right
is coming
there.
out.
That's coming.
And you're pulling it
completely
out here.
We're taking it all out.
Oh, that's bad.
And we're going.
So that way they can get into the garage
right
without going outside.
Correct. Yeah. It was just kind of weird the way they had it before. So now we got this nice grand entry.
Are you going to keep those original blinds and move those forward?
Yeah, I think that's gonna give extra like $20,000 to the house. So
Right.
I'm just gonna move those on
A little
over.
retro. Okay. Good deal.
No, I was just kidding. No, but what we're gonna go,
like that you
what
needed
we're
to
gonna do, we're gonna have to, we're gonna put like a 20-foot tall door right here in the entryway.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's gonna be circled around glass, all glass. So the entryway is just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so cool.
What year was this house originally built?
Original house, I believe, is 71.
Okay.
A 1971. The house was in good shape. The person that owned it before, took really good care of it for the most part. There was just a few like cosmetic things that needed to be done. Like it had the old like terracotta tile,
This is what you
octagon
call
tile.
a few cosmetic things that need to be done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
All
like
right.
that.
I
A little
like it.
over $1 million plus that we're going to be putting in is about $1 million, probably $1.5 million. And that's like our cost. Retail contract cost will be probably an additional $800,000,
Okay.
on top of that. But this is at my cost because I'm doing this house, you
Right.
know. But so we're going
You got
all
a
in.
core group.
Yeah. So we're gonna take all of this out. We're doing all sheetrock and all new flooring, new kitchen, tearing out walls, redesigning upstairs. Just a lot of stuff that we're doing from the entryway.
Yeah, I love that you're moving that back because that's awkward. You're walking in and those stairs are so close.
There. So now we're gonna have the door over there and this big, huge chandelier that would pretty much almost touch your head.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be coming down right here.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna look amazing when you come through, and with all the glass, you'll see it from the outside.
Yeah.
This house is gonna be awesome.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm gonna want to move into it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. On our next episode of the Healthy Insurance Dude podcast, Clyde Kemp will guide us to how and where to network and gain valuable industry insights.